Hi everyone, it's Niamh here and welcome to my art journaling channel. Today we're going to be doing a really quick magazine collage in our junk journal, just using some of the Dylusions collage cutouts and bits and pieces. So I'm starting off with this stencil from Natalie May Scrapbooking, who's an Australian scrapbooking store. Aussie peeps, check her out, she's got amazing stuff and fabulous service, quick and easy. So that's my little plug for today. I'm just starting off with this page in my junk journal. It was gel printed page. So it had the colour on it already, and I just wanted a bit of a contrast on it. So I'm using the new shimmer paint from Dylusions, because I had a little bit left over. I kept adding to other pages. You can see, and it just doesn't do it justice, how shiny those paints are. They just have so much metallic glimmer to them, so they're just amazing and they just catch the light beautifully. So once I've finished stenciling it out, I'm just going in with my white paint pen and just making a bit of a border around the edges of the stenciled pieces, just to make it sort of pop out from the background. So now I'm going in with some of my little collage bits and pieces. I had a few sitting around on my desk that I'd cut out already, and I find that really handy if I want to do a really quick page. If I've already got some collage images cut out into a little box I've got on my desk, I can just quickly go through as I start a page, put a little figure together, do the background, stick the figure on, and Bob's your uncle, basically. So this is a little rabbit which I was looking forward to using, and I've just made a little body out of some arches of paper, then added a little hat, and I've gone around with the white pen and the black pen to outline it, just to make it stand out from the background a little bit. And I always enjoy that process, and then this one of putting extra detail in with paint pens. So quite often I'm just following the lines that are on the page already, but I like the fact that I can sort of colour coordinate it to match my page. So I'm using sort of that turquoise that you can see in the background. I'm using some of those pinks, brightening up the page, sort of, because they're printed onto matte paper, the blacks are never truly black, the whites are never truly white, so you can go back over with your paint pens and sort of really make those pop out. Quite often when I've got a page like this, I like to put a little quote. Usually they're either snarky or usually motivating quotes, so they're little things that I need to tell myself, and quite often I'll save quotes into Pinterest or onto my Facebook page. I've got a quotes folder on my Facebook page if I come across something I like, so I put them into a folder and then write them into my journal when I've got time or when I remember. I like putting them into my journal because it's an old teacher thing. If you actually write it out yourself, you tend to remember it a little bit more than just sort of saving it and forgetting it. So I can flip through my journals, and that quote that I like is then in my journal, in my face. I can go back and have a read of it. So I decided I wanted to use a yellow pen to do this, to make it really stand out from the background. You'll notice that, when I don't have room, I am writing over the image. Usually I try and squeeze stuff in so that it balances out a little bit, but if it goes over the collaged image, I'm not 100% worried, usually, because for me on these types of pages the quote's more important to me than the image in the background. That's just a bit of an extra bonus to illustrate the page. Once I've finished widening out my letters, I am heat setting it, and then I'm going around the entire letter for a change with my black pen, just to push it out from the background and to finish it off. Please excuse my head being in the way with all my wisdom showing with my grey hairs. Now I'm going through and I'm outlining the whole letter rather than doing a drop shadow like I usually do. So it's, each to your own. It's however you want to do it, but you can certainly see the difference by having the black line on the outside, how it pops it out from the page a little bit. So I really love this quote, push yourself because no one will do it for you. It's something I need to tell myself constantly. I like to sort of think, I'll get to it, but if I don't do it, who's going to do it? So I need to remember to push myself. And then I've used this stamped image, which I had sitting on my desk for a little while, which says fall in love with the process, but I just wanted to use the fall in love with and then put you, because I think that's pretty important. You know, if you're pushing yourself, you're obviously doing something for you. I'm using that magenta E-type ink to again highlight that colour in the background from those metallic inks, the shimmer paint, sorry. So by having that purple ink as well, it sort of picks up that colour a little bit. I've also cut down the letters as the Dina Wakley alphabets. So, you know, just because it comes in one size doesn't mean you can't cut it down to what works for you. You know, that's the great thing about stamping images out, that you can cut them down, shape them up, do what you need to make them fit on your page. I also am just putting in a little bit of that turquoise again, just to sort of tie into the background and make everything fit together. So finally, I'm putting in, did I end up putting in the heart? Oh, no. Yeah, I had an idea that I could use a heart as a nose, and that didn't quite work, so I put it onto the hat and then put a little heart next to it. I'm so glad I moved that heart off the nose because it looked ridiculous. So this is a close-up of the finished page. Really, really quick and easy. And if you didn't have the Dilutions collage sheets, you could cut something similar out of any sort of magazine and do the same thing, just a bit of paint pen over the top or gel pens to add some extra interest to the page and to tie it into your background. So I hope you have a go at doing that. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, bye for now.